plus I can't even make decisions. I've been tripping, too long wake up, I wish I never did it. Where you missing? To Mexico, so long, see you tomorrow. If I follow, you'll learn a broken heart and empty bottles. I'm too hard to build this up, these people wanna bring me down. I always thought it ain't enough, that's why I couldn't keep you around. It's like you always hate me, yeah. Hey, like why you gotta hate me, yeah. Hey, and try too hard to build this up, these people wanna bring me down. I always thought it ain't enough, that's why I couldn't keep you around. It's always like you hate me, yeah. Like why you gotta hate me, yeah. Hey, and I'll admit it, these boxes plus I can't even make decisions. I've been tripping, so I wake up, I wish I never did it. When you miss it, tomorrow.
Yo, so that was my new song. I don't even remember what I named that shit. I think it's called Hate Me. But yeah, I'm planning to drop that soon. I believe it is the 26th of September. So if you're in October or something like that, prepare to hear the song. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna drop that bitch on your head, nigga. But welcome. What's up with all y'all? Shit, fuck. This is the first quote-unquote episode of my podcast I'm trying to make, bro. And honestly, I've been thinking about doing this for a while, you know, probably about 2 years now. Just haven't had the inspiration or, I guess, time to do it along with music stuff. So now that I am working a full-time job and have to go to work for 9+ hours a shift, I think this is probably the best time to do it, right? It makes sense, right? You know, like, nah. Anyway, bruh, topic of today is wanting to stop making music, like feeling uninspired, feeling like you're not getting anywhere. I guess the true topic is losing the emotion or even belief in yourself that goes into your music that makes it what it is. And nowadays there's like fucking probably, if we looked at the population in America, I could probably see about 3.5 million people making music off of BandLab, FL, all that shit, producers, all that shit, you know, included. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense for this podcast to come out because everybody's doing it. This is one of the more popular things to do now. Like, shit, 90% of the teenage population in Gen Z is trying to chase fucking content creation or being an artist, musician, whatever it be. So why do you make your music, bro? This is what I want to ask you yourself. If you do make music, if you do create art, if you do anything, why do you do it? Me personally, I can't just say I enjoy doing it because it's always the right. So even when you're a little kid, you learn how to pour a glass of water. That's an achievement, dog. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do, you want recognition and the justified, you know, fucking acknowledgement of your task and the shit you went through to achieve it, right? So most people don't just make music because they personally want to hear themselves on a song and they personally just enjoy the whole process of it. 90% of people who make music nowadays, seriously, quote unquote, seriously trying to get something from it, are doing it to receive critiques, reviews, and become better. Correct? No, yes, whatever. If that's not you, then I'm not talking about you. That's cool. But I feel like most people want acknowledgement for the task that they do. And me included, you know what I'm saying? I'm not any different. But earlier today, I was on my Instagram and one of my fucking, I guess, mutuals, he was going through that spiral, the downward spiral, like, oh shit, nobody's listening to my trash music, so here's another trash song. I hope you guys like this trash shit that I'm always making. It's probably never gonna change, but da-da-da-da, you know, just being a Debbie Downer. Not to even hate on him, because, bro, I've literally deleted my entire discography at, like, a certain point in time. So I completely understand the feeling. But through that process of me deleting it and trying to, like, come up with more songs and more creativity overall, I've realized that I don't think the whole point of this music shit is to give you, oh my God, it's crazy. Oh my, yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm fucking blowing your mind over here. But shit, bro, like a lot of my songs, they all have relative meaning to my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out and write a song and like just fucking think it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing about things that are like happening in my life, my own feelings, my own perspectives. Whether it be through a song that has a story that isn't real but still contributes and is actually like, something I went through, or it be a personal event or experience I put out. I'm gonna be a little bit searching for my words throughout this whole thing, because I guess my vocabulary isn't up to where I want it to be, and it's also 5 a.m. in the morning, so I'm a little tired. But follow along with me and you'll understand, right? Yeah, so after that time period, deleting my music and understanding that those songs meant something to me personally, I can't believe that I would ever take that away from myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the you that wanted to start making music would look at the songs and be like, oh my God, I'm so good. Or, oh my God, I can't believe you talked about this time period that you wanted nobody to even know about, but you somehow put it into a poetic, in your eyes, verse and made it feel like something, made it mean something, made it into something good, rather than just keeping that dark thought inside of your head and fucking going to work and sitting there thinking about it for 7 hours and going back to work the next day and thinking about the same thing, but never really making any change within yourself or within emotions to get past that, right? I feel like everybody has those quote unquote shower thought moments, right? We all think about that type shit, and it's hard to stop once you get into the loop. Personally, even with being grateful, I have a great job, I have an amazing girlfriend, I have plenty of friends, more than I can count most of the time. I get views on music. I've gotten over 50,000 plays off of Spotify and SoundCloud only together. You know what I'm saying? It's like I am very grateful for what I have, and no matter where I get to in my life, I feel as if the bad things that I have been through, they never go away. And that's what I was gonna say. My fucking mic cut out, but they never go away, bro. Them thoughts, the fucking like negativity about my own persona, about my own being, it never changes, because you are your own biggest critic, of course. You know what I'm saying? You can't really change that. And having an outlet, a fucking therapy session that only you yourself gets to hear and it can relate to, it's like the most therapeutic thing I've ever done for myself. And seeing my mutual story and seeing the similar feelings that he was having, that I have had, it just clicked something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if all this shit doesn't work out, at least you were doing a justice to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You tried, bro. And if you continue trying, that's even more props to you, because you will only get better. You can only fucking do things a million times until you're gonna see some type of progress, right? Like picking up a fucking fork isn't easy right away, but it's the easiest thing to do in the world at this current moment to you, because you tried it. You know what I'm saying? You've done it, bro. And I really think that if you just stay on pace and keep continuing with what you love, there's really not much that could hold you back, especially with seeing how many people in our lives give up on things. Like, imagine your parents, bro. They had to give up on the whole lot of hella shit to get you. You know what I'm saying? But do you want that for yourself is the biggest question. Do you want to have to be in that position? Do you want to have to feel like, damn, I didn't get this, I didn't do this, so I'm a failure and I should just give up? No, I don't think anybody wants to feel like that. So the next time you are stuck in the quote-unquote rapper self-hate loop, I guess is what I'll call it, just realize you are doing a justice to yourself. And nobody else can really do that for you. Nobody else can make the music that you need. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can give you the therapy that you want. So I hope this little segment is cool. I might upload it, I might not. We'll fucking see, bro. But I hope y'all boys just keep going down that path. Whatever creativity, whatever fucking thing is your passion, dog, don't give it up. And if you see that passion or passion within somebody else, reinstill that fact. Don't make it a thing about skill or talent. Let them know that if they keep going, they'll see some type of progress, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Positivity. Much love, y'all boys. Be safe, Monica.